All right, I know that one.
Yep. I think it's great.
You think that's a Halloween music?
For Halloween?
Yeah, I'm just saying that's on the list. And I
Trick or treat!
So when you guys are getting into the Halloween mood, what do you listen to at home? What do you listen to in the car? What's your soundtrack for Halloween?
soundtrack of the season.
That's what you listen to?
No, I'm just saying that's what was on the board.
Yeah, we got John Carpenter, Season of the Witch. One of my favorite albums is Halloween 2. You can't leave that out.
That is a good one.
Danny Elfman, Sleepy Hollow. What else? Monster Squad, Music of the Macabre. Dude, there's tons of music for Halloween.
Check them out on Spotify. See you next time.
All right, take it easy, guys. Stay spooky.
Mike likes it.
Mike likes that.
Are you guys into like Monster Mash and Thriller, Ghostbusters, like those?
Don't get me wrong, I do like Monster Mash, which I think that started the Halloween music. I was going to look this up, but I totally forgot. What was the first official Halloween song that was out there? Do you know?
No.
Is this a trivia later?
Possibly, but there was a lot of music like in the 20s and the 40s, like even Bing Crosby did the Headless Horseman. That was a big one, at the time, and other people sang it as well. So there were Halloween tunes. That one really blew up, the Monster Mash in 62.
I think nowadays, though, like that people have like either Pandora or XM or Spotify, whatever they use, is you just type in whatever season, Halloween, Christmas, anything like that. It brings you thousands of songs that you can just play and then add to your own playlist. So it makes it so much easier nowadays to create a, get in the mood type of soundtrack.
Do those work?
Back in the day, like, do you have to like go out and get some CDs, get some cassette tapes? I don't know if people do the cassette tapes anymore. Like, I got Monster Squad on here. I love this soundtrack. Would I say it's completely Halloween? Probably not, but there are some bangers on
You
this.
go on Napster or LimeWire, you download those songs, you burn the CDs, and then you write Halloween Mix 1, Halloween Mix 2, and then you put it into your 8, players,
Eight player?
8 disc.
Your MP3 player.
No, your 8 disc CD changer in your car.
Greg used to have
Or your Walkman.
a car that had this thing in the back. Was it in the back? Did you have one where it had that 8-track?
No,
put
mine
like
was
8
just
CDs
mine was just in the thing.
in the thing
I do remember.
in the car.
In the car, and then
I remember that.
you had like the visor with all your CDs. And you
Yeah.
took the CD down, plopped it in. Halloween Mix 1.
Yeah, but see, that was a lot of fun.
Did you have the one in your visor?
Yeah,
Hell yeah, we did. And
I
then,
did.
And then we had the booklet one.
Yeah, I had a booklet and the ones in the visor. I had both visors going at the same time. I remember going to like Party City, which
Party City, no
rest in
longer
peace.
Zix.
Rest in peace. At the counter when you were checking out, they would have like cassettes, CDs that you could buy. They were like a mashup of horror movies. And that's what I remember. Like the first couple soundtracks that I ever got, John Carpenter's Halloween 1978, yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street, Psycho, all the theme songs to like every horror movie. You would have like the party mixes with
yes.
Monster Mash or some sounds.
Party Mix Volume 1.
Yeah, that was
Now
great.
that's what I call Music Volume 50.
I always hated those though because they were never the original recording. So it was always like some keyboard.
Well, yeah, you don't want to get sued here, Mike.
Well, yeah, but
That's true, you don't.
then it wasn't as good. So I would have rather had the original. But I guess my question to you guys is when you do like go to your Pandora and you put something like that in, are you cool with like just Thriller and Ghostbusters and someone's watching me?
Hell yeah. Well, so I put in Spotify Halloween.
John Carpenter.
This is Greg's generic way.
No. So I just put in Halloween.
I typed in-
So Halloween playlist of 2025. First song, Monster Mash.
Hell yeah.
Second song, Somebody's Watching Me.
That one's good.
Rockwell. It's good. It's good.
I don't
Third
always
one-
feel like
third one is
somebody's
Thriller.
watching me. Yo, Thriller is great. And
Fourth
that-
is This Is Halloween. Fifth is The Addams Family. Sixth is the Halloween theme song. Then it's Harry Potter, Ghost Ceremony, Ghostbusters.
Harry Potter.
Yeah. Goosebumps, Spooky Scary Skeletons, Matt's favorite.
I forgot about that one. Yeah, that's a good.
Here is a pick. Here is one of my picks off of this list that I think everyone knows. It's a very popular song. It's not a Halloween song, but it
It
It get-
invokes. It invokes
Yeah, it
that
can get you in the
feeling.
mood.
Okay. Okay.
You ready for this?
Ready, Mike?
Okay. Go ahead.
It's a song by The Weeknd,
The Weekend.
Blinding Lights.
I don't even know how that goes. Sing it for us.
What?
That's on the Halloween playlist that I like. Yes.
Does it even have anything to do with
No.
Halloween?
Doesn't even have Halloween feel. What?
It just has like that vibe though. He played it at the Super Bowl.
What? It was on TikTok forever. For
This is terrible. All right, I know that one.
Yep. I think it's great.
You think that's a Halloween music?
Halloween?
Yeah, I'm just saying that's on the list, and I think it's
Who made that list?
an underrated good pick.
Does it actually tell you like on Spotify who makes the list or no?
Yes, it does.
Halloweeniac 526936555431.
Holiday vibes.
Say holiday vibe.
Holiday vibes.
There's some fucking good ones. Beetlejuice is on here.
Beetlejuice is
The
good.
Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors.
See, a lot of good themes.
Yeah, you got Five Nights at Freddy's.
That's a good one.
We went to a haunt the other night, and I was with Mike from Alone in the Dark podcast, and his buddy was talking about the music from the 1940s. If you just put that on, you could put that in like haunted houses or any creepy scenario that you could have in your house during Halloween.
You can find if you put like vintage Halloween music, they have like 30s, 40s type music, but then it's even themed for Halloween. I don't know if it's AI generated, but I'll send you a list.
Is that like, you know, where they called it like the Devil's Blues in the 1920s and 30s? Kind of like that music?
Yeah, definitely has that vibe. And it is cool. It is creepy. It's like Jeepers Creepers. You know, when it.
Greg's pulling it up on Spotify right now.
Spotify 1940s Halloween.
This should be good. This might be really awesome.
Yeah, no, it is cool.
Play just one.
Second one's the Headless Horseman, but the first one is Boogie Whale.
Yeah, play that one. Just like a snippet.
Was that the snippet?
Awful. Awful.
No, but this sets the vibe up for like Trick or Treat, like Disney's Trick or Treat, the cartoon.
This is good. The Headless Horseman.
Yeah, it does have that vibe though.
It is very cool. Yeah, no, it's definitely.
Yeah, see, some of the old stuff I think is coming back. And I would really love to even get back
Bell
into
bottoms are coming back.
right, like stuff like that. You know, go back to the Celts, get that music, the devil worship music. Ooh.
Dropkick Murphys.
Right. You can get it all in there.
Are you Matt, are you listening to Celt music at home in the house with the family?
No, I really am going to put on the 1940s music for Halloween. I want to see that
Matt's gonna
playlist.
get his top hat out and
See, this is the thing,
walk
like-
around in a suit, listening to 1940s music.
Yeah, I'm going to get that like skeleton. Bloop, doop, doo, 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 doo.
Matt, what does your family think about that?
Oh, they love it. They love all this music. The cat gets nervous with certain music when you play it. Like when I have like the Halloween 2 soundtrack on, I was like,
Yeah, because it's freaked out.
yeah, this is one of my favorite albums. Halloween 2,
By John Carpenter.
and you gotta list the other guy.
Alan Howarth. That's a really good one.
Halloween 2's theme, Laurie's theme.
Laurie's theme.
I kind of
Laurie.
think this album is better than the original. That's just my opinion. That might be a hot take, but I love this. And at the end, Mr.
Sandman, yeah.
Do you think that is?
Sandman.
Do you think that would be a Halloween? Like when you hear that, I always just think Halloween.
I definitely agree with you. And there was one time, this was back in the 90s, where I was going to get either the first Halloween or the second. And I did choose the second because I don't know. There is something about that one that to me is scarier, creepier, cooler than the original. Now, the original is great. Don't get me wrong.
I agree.
I don't know. That second one is cool.
There's something about that second one, the theme. Like I love this music, and I could play it all year round, but definitely at Halloween time.
I think also something that has come up in the past, I guess, 10 years is Stranger Things, like that.
Yeah. Synth music.
You
Yeah.
know, undertone music.
I do
think-
love that.
I think that sets the mood.
And they do have an album for Halloween, kind of like the 1940s vibe, which we were talking about.
I forgot about that. I got to pull that up.
It's not the best, but it definitely has those undertones from like the old music.
Yeah, it's taken from the Hawkins AV Club.
That's true. We're a part of. Greg actually signed up the other day.
Yep.
Very cool. Do you guys have a A button?
Well, he's going to get his membership card in about a week.
Yeah, we got the first meeting next week.
5 to 7 business days, they were saying, something like that.
And that the meetings happen at the bowling alley down the street?
I'm gonna bring the thing that I made in Matt's front yard.
Yeah, he is. The zombie. But how can you talk about like old music, even like from the 60s, not mention the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown soundtrack?
Yeah, see, that was the thing I was gonna say. Like when I was a kid, I got this album. It was called Monster Mash, and it was by Peter Pan Records. And at the time, I kind of hated it because it was all this happy music, and to me, Halloween was scary stuff.
100%.
It had things like The Purple People Eater, Witch Doctor, Dinner with Drac.
I hated that song.
Yep.
Purple People Eater.
One-eyed, purple people eater, one-eyed, purple people.
Matt sings that in the shower.
Dude, wasn't there a movie like that? It was like a weird looking thing.
Possible?
Yeah, Purple People Eater. And that song was in it.
I'm sure it was, yeah.
I think it terrified me so much, and it had nothing to do with Halloween. I was like, I want nothing to do with this ever.
Do you guys remember, and this may be too old for you guys because you guys are little wee lads, but do you remember the Halloween song by Kay Landy? It went HALLOWEEN spells Halloween. Do you remember that?
No.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I do remember that.
Do you? All right, cool. At least Matt does.
See,
I dug these for a second, and then it was like Halloween Sounds albums was it for me. So like Chilling, Thrilling Sounds of the Haunted House. And there were two of those, which you have one, Matt, the 1964 one, and then the 79 one's my favorite. Like Hallmark Sounds of Halloween in 1986. Then they had like Night in the Graveyard from 85. So a lot of those Sounds albums, that was like all I would listen to. And then when I became like a teenager, then it was more like soundtracks. So like the Halloween scores, or even like you were saying, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th. Like I loved that kind of stuff.
Scream.
Yeah, that was on there. Dude, I
Freddy,
wish, because I was asking
Jason.
around all my friends, I was like, do you still have this music? You know, like the CDs, and nobody had them. I don't know what happened to these CDs, but they're gone.
They just threw them out because everything streams now.
It's terrible, but
I
it
mean,
happens.
Mikey's Town had a good soundtrack.
I know it's not music,
War of
but
the Worlds.
War of the Worlds.
World, the world.
I mean, they have music in here, and this always is playing during October, usually on the 30th, but still, I just had to, reference it.
Something as like a soundtrack in the background. Yeah, no, it is funny how like kind of I've gone through an evolution of music and sound, or my soundtrack has evolved, because I know once I became a parent, I started getting more into stuff that wasn't so, just like scary and gothic. Like Midnight Syndicate is awesome, but it's very gothic and it's more about the horror. So I think that once I became a parent, I got more into like Hocus Pocus, the John Debney stuff, the Halloween Tree, Danny Elfman, Tales from the Crypt, stuff that was a little more whimsical. And I even started getting back into like the Kay Landy Halloween songs and those things. I think that George Stryker, though, kind of does the best of all of it for me. Like it just offers the magic of Halloween.
I would say his first album is definitely more whimsical, like you were saying, and it has a vibe, almost like the Hocus Pocus soundtrack, where it has that vibe for sure. I would say his second album is definitely better.
Yeah, I like the second.
Not to knock either one of them, but the second album, I just love how he adds certain sounds, and even like the vocals, where it starts off like almost like the Vincent Price kind of thing, where it's like, I rented this house on Hill House, and like he kind of gives you a story, where I like those kind of things much better than the whimsical stuff, because if it's not in a movie, I don't know, I just don't feel it, if that makes sense.
I don't feel it.
Greg doesn't feel it. He just streams, and he doesn't have any of these cassettes, CDs,
Nope.
or vinyls.
Yeah, just Spotify.
But you can get both of those on Spotify. So yeah, his first album was Music of the Macabre from 2022. And then the latest one just came out, Music for Halloween Night. But the thing I like, he has one track on there called Flick or Treat, which kind of goes through the music of monster movies. So it starts like in the 40s monster movies.
That one's a good one.
Yeah, and then it's like you feel the 80s kind of vibe, or 70s with Carpenter, the 80s and 90s with like Nightmare on Elm Street and all that. So you kind of and I miss the 50s like Martian movies. So you kind of have all that feel as you go through it, which is really cool. To me, like I want to feel not just like the foreboding, like scary gothic sounds. Like to me, I want to feel the magic of Halloween. I think like as I've gotten older, that part of Halloween of being a kid and, you know, not just being scared, but also the magic, you know, a witch can fly by the moon.
Yeah, but you can't just skip over Midnight Syndicate. Like I think those guys have been doing it for 30 years.
You can't. Yeah, you're right.
Edward Douglas, he's in the family. So we got to support him somehow.
Mike's Minutes brought to you by Halloween Night.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Music
say
for Halloween.
like I don't know the names. Like when you hear like Halloween, John Carpenter, you know it automatically.
Thriller, Michael Jackson.
Where Midnight Syndicate, there's a lot of different songs. I don't know the names or the titles, but they do have some great Halloween vibe music, and even for haunted houses.
Yeah, I think that's originally the idea, was it was supposed to be music for haunted attractions, and then it just kind of blew up. But it's great music just to have in the background. But I will say that the Carnival Arcane from 2011, that's my favorite because it really takes you on the journey of like the traveling circus carnival that comes in on the train.
I know you are all about carnivals for Halloween. Yeah, but I don't know. Like I like it, but
Matty D's not digging it.
it's more like a haunted house. Like if I was at a haunted house and I heard that, it would be really sweet. But if I'm not, then it's just like, it's just another song.
So is there one particular album like you would put on that it's like, yeah, that's the vibe?
Halloween 2. Halloween 2.
Monsters of Legend is pretty good. I really like that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
I do like that one. And then also the vampire one was really good.
There's one called The 13th Hour, which was kind of like the OG one.
Yeah, see, like I know the albums, but I don't know
We got a real life spider in the
we
in the studio.
Yeah, we have a spider for Halloween.
We got a real life spider here. Oh, now it's on the floor.
Now
we don't know. Maybe you're going to become Spider-Man.
I could be.
Matt's going to become Spider-Man.
Greg's
for
obsessed
Halloween.
with all the little things. Did you ever hear of there's another band that was kind of associated with Midnight Syndicate?
Avenged Sevenfold.
Not Avenged Sevenfold. It's kind of like that gothic feel too. And they've been doing it for a while. The Nox Arcana. I think I'm saying that right. If you translate it from Latin, it's Mysteries of the Night.
Mysteries of the Night.
Ever since when like streaming came out and Pandora, I think was like one of the first ones.
Yep.
That was really like big. Every year I've been like really honing in. I don't like Pandora. I think Spotify definitely has a better streaming like platform.
They do.
I don't know that.
I just like the way you could
You
build.
can hone in.
Yeah, you build your playlist without actually paying for anything.
Matt doesn't like to pay for things.
Yeah, I don't. It's just more streaming services that I don't really want to, pay for or do. But anyway, Pandora, I just been liking. The only thing, like I said, I don't like about it is like you'll have just some random song, like Greg said, like will pop up like The Weekend. It's like, this is not Halloween.
Well, there's another random.
Thumb it down.
There's other random songs in there.
No, there is.
Rihanna, Disturbia.
Yeah, see,
Poker Face by Lady Gaga.
This is not Halloween.
I'm just saying that's on the playlist.
But did you guys ever hear this other
Hell's
like gothic
Bells,
band?
AC/DC.
I hate that one's on Halloween list. It just feels like summer.
Yeah, that's not Halloween.
Enter Sandman by Metallica.
Greg's just going to be naming songs for the next 3 hours.
Well, I'm just saying this is all that's on the playlist. You got 6 hours of plays songs.
Please name some more.
Thriller.
See, that one's a good one. And that one is a staple for Halloween just because of the video.
Oh, yeah.
It's a staple. So you have to put Michael Jackson's Thriller in there.
That's a good video. It's a cool video too.
I really want to get the Sleepy Hollow soundtrack because even though you said like it is whimsical and it is Danny Elfman, I do think it has that vibe, and I love that movie.
It's definitely, it has a gothic feel, so it's not as like whimsical as like the Halloween Tree or Hocus Pocus. So I think you would probably dig that one.
Well, how do you feel about like just The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown? Do you think that's kind of like whimsical? And I mean, I know you got the shirt, but
Love it. Look, dude, come on, bro. That's definitely a favorite too. I will definitely have that one on Vince Guaraldi's.
All right, here you go, Matt.
Here we go. I'm going to name some more song titles.
No,
Can you
I'm
guess
surprised
it?
you didn't say this one.
Well, you probably didn't give me a chance to say it because all you've been doing is Taylor, AC/DC, Rihanna, this guy, that guy.
You guys talked for 25 minutes.
And you've
Okay.
just been yelling in the background.
Unsolved Mysteries theme song.
Halloween?
That's not, I mean,
You put that on in a dark basement like we are.
I could see where it would be on somebody's playlist for sure.
God
for
damn, it's
Halloween.
on the playlist.
Is this on the playlist that you were talking about?
No, this is a different playlist.
Do you
Best
have any-
Halloween songs ever.
So do you have any of these saved on your streaming?
No, I don't.
Did you make your own?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you really did? You
Yeah,
made
but I
one
don't.
for Halloween?
I don't have I just have like songs saved on a
Alright.
playlist. So, or what about Psycho Killer?
Psycho Killer.
Like Psycho Killer. Meh, 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 meh. Yeah, that's not like if it was the theme song for Psycho, it would be a lot better.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't say Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah, that reminds me of summertime. Like
Purple People Eaters on this.
I hate that.
There you go.
Dude, that movie from the This song's terrible.
I remember this.
Thing coming out of the sky that had a one long horn, one big eye.
Do you know what that's actually called?
What is it like the song or
No,
the
the-
actual monster?
The actual monster.
Grimace.
No, it what the hell is it?
Grimace from McDonald's. That's where they stole it from the 80s.
No, there's an actual name for it. Narwhal.
Narwhal?
Yeah.
Did you know that? Greg didn't even look that up, so I'm surprised you even remember that.
That's Halloween trivia, son.
Do you remember watching that as a kid though?
I do.
That freaked me out. I was like, what the hell is this thing?
It was a movie, though. It's a movie.
Yeah, it was a
it's-
movie.
It's a movie from 1988. Look it up. It's
Ooh,
called
or
Purple
another
People
one.
Eater. It's from 1988,
Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
and it's a kid plays an old novelty song, Purple People Eater, and the creature actually
got bit by the
appears.
spider.
And it's terrible, or
The two then proceed to help the elderly couple who are being evicted from their greedy landlord. That's the plot of it. It sounds great from the 80s.
oh wow, that looks terrible.
It's terrible, but it's nostalgic.
Shelley Winters and Ned Beatty.
Screech.
Screech is in there. R.I.P. You should watch it tonight, Mike.
You're going to get it.
This looks amazing.
This is gonna be on Mike's minutes.
Crazy.
Twilight Zone.
Anything else we missed about music? What else? Was that everything?
Tales from the Crypt.
Do you guys have, Greg's brought up a few, but is there any hot takes that you have? I mean, I think a lot of people might say Halloween 2. I think it surpasses Halloween 1 in terms of like a soundtrack. Is there any song that you really, I mean, I know Mike does not like the Monster Mash from 1962.
It's not that I don't like it. It's just it's so played out that
Yeah, but it's a kid's song. That's a kid's song. It's whimsical.
but it's like it because it's on everyone's list. It's like every CD, every playlist has Monster Mash, and it's like ugh. It's cool, but it's just too much.
What about, I mean, no one ever plays this, and I never seen it on anybody's playlist in terms of like streaming, but the Disney's Trick or Treat. Trick or treat, trick or treat.
Trick or treat on Halloween. Yeah, no, I dig that.
Or it's Trick or Treat from 2007. Besides that, nobody ever talks about that soundtrack at all. I would say good, decent, but I wouldn't say it's like the best.
The best.
Or what about the Haunted Mansion?
Yep. The
Haunted Mansion?
Yeah, that's definitely one, that organ from when you go inside the room there, the stretching room. That's definitely that's one that I used to play in at my house for Halloween all the time.
Yeah.
And even the Nightmare Before Christmas Haunted Mansion, there's one called Music Box, I think it's called. That one's actually really cool. They'll play that in the line, at least the one in California, the Haunted Mansion, they play it out there.
I guess those are my picks. Those are my favorites. I love Sleepy Hollow. You know, that's on Monster Squad. George Stryker is a new favorite. Really love Halloween music.
I'm going to say, yeah, for me, George Stryker kind of nailed it. Like I've always wanted, I'll listen to a lot of soundtracks, like even Bram Stoker's Dracula is a Halloween soundtrack for me because I listened to it a lot as a kid. I can't remember if that movie came out at Halloween time, but that soundtrack is really cool for Halloween. But sometimes I feel like listening to a score doesn't set the mood perfectly because a lot of times the music is going with the action in the movie, whereas George Stryker is like the perfect mood.
Yeah, and we would love to share all this music with you, but you should just look it up because I know we would get flagged on our video or the podcast. That since they're doing that, it's all copyrighted stuff. But
Did you have a number one? Greg? Like, what's your go-to song?
No, I just put on like the Spotify channel Halloween. I'll just mix it up. Halloween mixes.
Not Ghostbusters.
No.
yeah, so let us know what's on your playlist. Man, I love being a Halloweeniac and I love this neighborhood. And if you're a fellow Halloweeniac, you already know what to do. Help spread the words. Keep those jack-o'-lanterns lit. And until we see you in the pumpkin patch at the end of Mayfield Place.
Stay spooky. Before we go, trivia.
It's time for Halloween trivia with the Halloweeniacs. Are you guys ready for some Halloween trivia?
For the purple people eaters. Narwhal. I should get a point for the narwhal.
That was, I'm surprised you did say that. That was pretty interesting.
Mike's, no, it's not just horror.
Okay, here we go. Which artist did a cover of Danny Elfman's This Is Halloween from the 1993 film The Nightmare Before Christmas? Was it A, Rob Zombie? We didn't bring up Rob Zombie in our thing. Anyway. B, Nine Inch Nails. C, The Shags. Or D, Marilyn Manson?
Ray here.
Ray, you have the floor.
D.
Matt is going to go with D, Marilyn Manson, who did a cover of This Is Halloween. Greg?
What was D? What was B?
B was Nine Inch Nails.
No.
A was Rob Zombie. C was The Shags. D, Marilyn Manson.
The Shags. I never even heard of the Shags. I'm going to go with D as well.
You should have went with C.
Greg is going to go with D, and you both would have been correct. It is Marilyn Manson. He did do a cover.
Yes. We're in the leaderboard.
The Shags.
Greg and Matt are tied for the leaderboard. Mike is down at the bottom.
Down to the bottom.
The Shags is a real.
Follow on to more Halloweeniacs trivia at the end of each episode. Thank you for tuning in.
Stay spooky.